What is money when there is plenty of it? A lot of people don't think about this question. Is there a lack of something in that world? We don't know the answer. Actually, there are some things that are meant to be hard to find. There aren't many NFTs out there, which is one reason I have so many. There is a lack of events, especially human ones. These things cost more. But all the things we think of as scarce, like lawyers, accountants, and study writers, become impossible to find. I mean, nothing. That means money isn't very useful since most of the things we do every day for business don't have any value at all. Bitcoinzilla stands out because it is clear and easy to use. There's no limit to who can join, no matter how much they know about crypto or how new they are to it. Guess who is watching us now? The author of the best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad Poor Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. We'd like to thank everyone who put their trust in us. We read all of your comments, and the best part is that it's free. If you sign up now, you'll get all the new information for free. Stay ahead of the trends instead of just following them. Today, sign up for Bitcoinzilla and enjoy the new edge. We have about 6 years left. I think we won't really understand how anything works until 2030. Because of this, I'd like to be on the other side of that barrier. Raoul pal. There are two possible outcomes: either Bitcoin has no value because it is hard to get, or it's very valuable because it trades on its scarcity, just like gold does. That's why I'm not sure. I can see both sides. I get the point. What's the point of having a trade or a unit of exchange? If that happens, everything is lost, but at least there is some economic protection that grows in value over time, since Bitcoins become worthless after 21 million are issued. It's enough that there are a certain number of them to make them useful. But does anyone want it? That brings up a different question. I'm not sure. There is a huge need for blockchain technology because that's how money, the internet, and everything else will work in the future, even AI. But is Bitcoin worth anything? I mean, that's a controversial claim. I don't know is the answer. People should argue about this idea because I don't think anyone is asking, well, if we don't need money, what's the point? Does it help when the world's prices are falling? On November 1st, the crypto market was going down for the third day in a row as people responded to the rising uncertainty about the result of the November 5th US presidential election. Market researcher Polly says that Trump's chances of winning the election have gone down from 67% on October 30th to 61% on November 1st. Kamala Harris, the Democratic candidate for president and vice president, now has a 39% chance of winning, up from 33% at the same time last year. But the share price for the Trump Media and Technology Group has dropped 34% in the last 72 hours. This is after rising 352% in October. Some market experts see this as a sign of how likely it is that Trump will win next week. The stock markets as a whole also had a bad day on October 30th. The Nasdaq fell 2.7% and the S&P 500 fell 1.7%. The Kobayashi letter claimed in an October 31st post-X that the S&P 500 was about to have its biggest daily drop since September 5th. The S&P 500 has lost almost $800 billion in market value today. It's important to remember that the 2024 US presidential race is not the only thing that is affecting the market right now. People in the market are also keeping an eye on tech companies' earnings reports, the situation in the Middle East, and the Federal Reserve's choice on November 7th to lower interest rates. The fact that long trades are being closed out faster than short positions in the crypto market as a whole has made digital assets even less valuable today. On the crypto futures market, over $286.1 million worth of positions have been closed in the last 24 hours, with $253 million of that amount being longs. In just the last 12 hours, leverage bets worth more than $112.7 million have been closed. Everyone needs to let go of what they think blockchain is because it holds them back. They have an anchor that is built on Bitcoin and other things. It is an open global journal that keeps track of the truth. In a world with more machine-based activity, we need a way to keep track of what is true, what is a deal, what is a contract, and so on. Okay, that's what blockchain will do. In other words, the future internet won't work without it. It just can't happen. People don't understand that it's not just about money. That's pretty much how a modern world works. There's no way we can go digital. What would be the point of this change we're seeing if not for the huge growth in usage over time and now? In terms of how AI and the internet work together, AI is pretty much the same thing. In the days when David Bowie talked about the internet was the coolest thing ever, he said, it's an alien fucking light bulb, people didn't get it, but now they do and it's coming to life, right? This is possible thanks to AI. It now has a way to pay, a way to keep records, and a way to find the truth. It lives on this web that we built. Because they are both the internet, these things can't be separated. In a lot of ways, they are also us since they are A's that have been trained on all of us and our thoughts and everything. In order for blockchain to work, economic action has to be recorded. On blockchain, contracts must be written down. That's most of it. There are contracts in almost everything. All of that has to do with blockchain technology. In its simplest form, it's clear that AI can't open a bank account. You don't need a bank account. Getting one is hard enough as it is. That's all you have. This is what you see with this court ticket, and the terminal of truth is. Brian Armstrong said, here, take my wallet. Because he knows this is where things are going. A's will have their own wallets, and we won't have to do anything to make it work. And there is truth and proof as long as there is a blockchain. There's no way to separate them from each other. All of them lead to the same thing, our digital future. No doubt, this is just being seen by some as a new source of business for the company right now. They aren't seeing that this is a complete shift in the business society and everything else. That this is the most important change we ever had. They'll see it. And eventually there will be a full-blown bubble cycle because everyone will know what's going on. They don't understand it at all though. I can see how Tesla is doing business. Some people don't get how big this thing is. To make sense of it, they can either put money into Nvidia or say that Nvidia is a bubble. Basically, that's all there is to say about AI. Oh, it's not being used yet. You don't want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a banker, a trader, or anyone else who has to say, holy fuck, this thing is coming, it will do everything better than I do. After failing to break through the $2.242 trillion mark in March. It was after Tildal that bulls moved back toward the support level at $1.81 trillion. In early August, the market value of all cryptocurrencies hit a swing low of $1.69 trillion. Since then, the price has gone back up and is now worth $2.28 trillion on the market. Even though the price has gone up again, there is a bear flag on the daily chart that suggests the downturn will continue. The whole price depends on if the daily candlestick closes below this level. It means that the price has broken out of the chart formation in a bearish way. This means that the price is likely to go down until it reaches the technical goal of the current chart pattern, which is $1.48 trillion. If that happened, the price would go up 35% from where it is now. Don't forget to sign up for Bitcoin Seller either. Every day for free, the most important news will be sent to your email. I don't understand why you haven't signed up yet. If you liked the movie, click like and subscribe to get more every day. Remember that knowing something gives you power, and we're here to help you on your way to financial freedom. Have a great time buying. Until next time.